Hello guys, thank you for being on my channel. I really appreciate it. As you can see, I have three very beautiful decks here in front of me. I will show you the shells that I have put on each deck as well. This reading is for what you should hear the most right now. It's going to be a very interesting reading. Go with your gut, go with your intuition, pick a deck. This is group 1. This is going to be group 2, and this is going to be group 3. Go with your intuition, take a minute. Whatever gives you the most tingly feeling in your gut is the one that you should go with. You can pick more than one deck as well. You can listen to all 3 readings, take whatever you resonate with, and I hope you enjoy. Hello group 1. Let's see what you should hear the most right now. Alright, this just popped out. I see that you're dealing with some kind of an authority, somebody who has some power over you. They might be your parents, might be your boss, might be somebody at your school, your principal, or somebody you're working under. Something that they said might have affected you. Let's see what you're going through right now. Alright, I think you are anticipating an opportunity or an offer from wherever you're working, from probably an educational opportunity or a work opportunity. I feel like you're worried about it, or you're expecting it to happen. It's not certain yet, and that's probably got you worried. You're a little cautious with your movement, I see here. But I have the Strength card here, and it just popped out of the deck. This is a beautiful card. It tells me that you can overcome whatever obstacles you think you're facing. Even though the situation looks like it isn't in your control, this is telling me that the situation is in fact in your control. You can tame it, you can tame the circumstances, you can, in some way or the other, you can control what is happening around you, and you can grab this opportunity. It is going to happen for you. Let's see what you're already doing right so that you can continue doing that. I feel like you're determined. We have the King of Swords here. You're determined. You know what you want, which is very important. You're thinking practically when it comes to whatever you want to achieve, which is very, very important. I feel like this is a very important skill to have, and you have that. So keep going. Continue to be determined, and let's see what else you can continue doing. Alright, so we've got the Death card here. It looks like you are willing to accept the change that is coming into your life. You are prepared to put an end to the cycle that you're currently in. You're willing to change things. You're willing to accept this new opportunity, grab this new offer, and that acceptance is what you should continue feeling. It is something that you should be confident about, be happy about. Don't second guess your intention. I feel like this determination is what will keep you going and help you grab this opportunity and help you tame the situation. So it is amazing, it is great that you're accepting the end of the cycle and that you're willing to let this change happen. Continue to do that. And this popped out. So work hard, continue to work hard. Do not stop because you feel like it's already been too long and you're not getting the result. You are going to get the result. This is telling me that you've worked your ass off and you continue to do that, and you will get what you want. You'll get that opportunity you've been eyeing. And these are great cards. I love this reading, group 1. Let's see what you shouldn't do, what you should avoid doing in order to get the best of the situation. Alright, so I have the 4 of Swords. I would say that you are somebody, right? I would say that you're somebody who has worked hard a lot, but sometimes maybe you get a little lazy, or not getting immediate results has pushed you to believe that you're not ever going to get them. But that is not the case. Since this came in what you shouldn't do, I would say that now is not the time to take a step back and let things happen the way they are. It is important that you've worked hard for so long, continue to work hard for a little more, and you will get what you want. This looks like a great reading to me. You will get that opportunity. Just work hard a bit more and you will get there. Let's see what else you shouldn't do, you should avoid doing. Alright, do not second guess, do not be confused. Don't ignore things that are happening around you. Open your eyes, consider all the factors around you, consider all the circumstances in order to be able to tame the circumstances, tame the situation, get things under your control. It is important that you're very, very clear with what you want. Your determination is your power. You have it. You just have to continue being clear in your head about what you want. You have to continue being very practical, being clear, not doubting your intentions. Just open your eyes. Do not let confusion bring you down. Your determination, your strength is your power. Your hard work is your power. Continue to do that. The last thing that you should avoid doing, let's see if there's something you should avoid doing. Alright, I have the Queen of Wands just popped out. I would say that this is somebody who is in her power, somebody who is self-reliant, independent, takes things the way they are. And I would say that with this popping out, it is important for you to be self-reliant. Do not depend on other people. Do not depend on say your colleagues, or do not rely on the information of somebody else. Even if it's your friends, I would say be careful. Be self-reliant, be independent, take decisions yourself. Do not get confused by what others say. Do not let your intention be changed, be altered by what others say. It's important that you're self-reliant in this phase. And I would also say that the confidence that you have, which comes from working hard, is what's important. Anything above that, anybody who's trying to tell you that, oh, you're already you're so great and you have everything sorted, so you don't need to work anymore, you can take a step back and you'll get the opportunity anyway. Do not listen to them, because overconfidence is not what's going to give you the opportunity. It's hard work, it is clear intention, it is not doubting yourself, and it is manifesting this change, accepting this change that's going to get you that opportunity. This is a beautiful reading, group 1. Let's look at some advice for you now. It looks like there is no room for chaos in your life right now. What's coming to my mind right now is respond to situations, do not react. We don't have time for unnecessary chaos or unnecessary conflict. Don't indulge in conversations which you think are not going to be beneficial at this point of time. It's, as I said, clarity has been a big influence in this reading, and this chaos is something that we completely have to avoid for you. So I would say respond to situations, do not react. Think, take your time, decide what you really want, what you want from this person, what you don't want, whether you're willing to invest your time in a particular conversation or not, in a particular activity or not. Yeah, so that's what I feel is going on. This is also giving me the feeling that you keep a lot of things inside yourself. You don't share your emotions very easily. If there is somebody that you trust a lot, if there is somebody, some guidance that you can receive from somebody, probably this authority, probably your parents, your boss, an elder person, somebody that you really trust, you believe in, if you feel comfortable, you can go to them and take advice. Do not hesitate when it comes to taking advice, but it is important that you ultimately act on what your gut says. Look at the situation very clearly without the blindfold. Take the blindfold off. Be very smart about what you want, what you don't want, what activity you want to partake in, what you don't want to partake in, and you're good to go. I'm going to draw one card for how the general outcome is going to be, and this popped out, the Queen of Cups. It looks like whatever you're aiming for is going to give you a lot of emotional satisfaction. This looks great. Group 1, this is a great reading. I feel like this will give you the opportunity to focus more on your emotions, on your satisfaction. It might be something which may even be work from home, because the Queen of Cups also depicts somebody who's working from home or working remotely and doing really well. So if this is an opportunity which allows you to work from home, I would say that it's all good. Just keep going, believe in yourself, and you're going to achieve great things. One last card for a yes or no question. You can ask a yes or no question in your head. You can say it out loud if you want to, and I will give you the answer. Of course, yes and no questions are flexible. It does not mean that what the card says is set in stone. You can make whatever you want happen, and this is just a general guidance, so just take what resonates. Let's see your yes and no question, and I would say yes. 6 of Wands looks good. Go ahead, it's definitely a yes. And group 1, this is a wonderful reading. Thank you for being here. If you like this reading, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hello group 2, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. This is a beautiful shell that you've picked, and one of my favorite decks as well, the Mystic Mondays Tarot. We are here to see what you should be hearing right now, something that you should definitely hear right now. Let's see what you're feeling first, and we'll go from there. The Queen of Pentacles, something very important, something that you need to focus on, something that you've been eyeing for a very long time. I feel like this could be probably something related to your career, something that you're trying to develop more, focus on more. It could be something related to a personal gain, probably your health, but it demands your focus, and that is what's in your mind right now. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very mature, who is practical, thinks long term. So I feel like you have a long term decision, a long term idea on your mind. This popped out, the 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful card. It looks like group 2, you're doing really well. If there's something that you're planning, if there's something on your mind, or if it's just that you're taking care of your health right now, it looks like it's a good time for you. The Ten of Cups talks about ultimate emotional satisfaction, the perfect circle of everything, of happiness, of joy. And if this is you taking some time off to focus on your health and yourself, I feel like you've made the right decision, because this definitely seems like a good time for you. Let's see how you're feeling. One more card for how you're feeling. All right, the Eight of Cups. So it looks like you're trying to achieve this state by focusing on your health right now. With the Eight of Cups here, I would say that you're feeling like there's something missing. You might be in separation with somebody. You might not be talking to somebody who's very important, or you might be feeling like there is something that that should be going right but isn't going right. You're probably feeling like this is something which should have worked, but it hasn't worked out for me, or it's not working out for me. There's some sort of disappointment from something that I sense here. It might just be not having anything to do as well. We know that these times have been challenging for everybody, and sometimes not having stuff to do, not having things to invest your time in, can make you feel like there's no purpose. However, that is not the case, because I feel like deep down you have everything that you want. You have everything that you could ask for. And even if right now you're feeling a bit disappointed with respect to a particular situation, or just some loss of hope from the inside, I would just say that this is the right time to focus on your health. Be the Queen of Pentacles, make the right decision, focus on whatever's right for you, and know that the Ten of Cups is in your cards. This emotional satisfaction is in your cards. Even if you don't see it right now, it is there. You're going to get it soon, and it's in you. It's within you. Happiness and satisfaction is within you. Let's see what you're already doing right. Let's see what you should continue doing, something that you're already doing right. All right, Queen of Wands. I feel like you are confident about yourself, about your actions. It looks like you know what you're doing, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who is self-reliant, somebody who is very confident, somebody who is ready to take charge and accept situations the way they are. So I feel like if this is what you're trying to do, to be self-reliant, to be independent, to take charge of the situation, it's the right thing. If you've made a decision which was difficult, which led you to feeling like this, but it was in your personal interest, in your long-term happiness, you did the right thing by taking charge, and you made the right decision. This is something which you've been doing right. Sticking to your decisions, sticking to your actions is definitely going to benefit you. Group 2, it feels like if you've made a tough decision, you're on the right path. You've done the right thing, and this is in line with your long-term happiness, Group 2. All right, now I have another beautiful card, the Princess of Wands here. This is also what we call the Page of Wands in other decks. The Page of Wands is a beautiful card. Again, it talks about curiosity and confidence, and this, I would say, is the right time if you are looking to invest your time in something new or to find a new hobby. You can see that this princess is making a very artistic pose. It looks like it's some sort of a dance. So if you're a dancer, even here, in fact, the Queen of Wands, the confidence, the posture in which she's standing, it definitely shows a lot of confidence. So if you're a dancer, I would say spend some good quality time dancing, improving your skills, becoming more confident in what you do. And if you're not a dancer, it just means spend more time with your hobbies, do more things that you love, give time to yourself. It's very important. You've already been doing that now, I feel, and it looks like you're on the right path. You are on the right path. You know what you're good at, and you're taking advantage of that, which is amazing, which is commendable. Group 2, so good job in that. And this just popped out, the Ace of Pentacles, another beautiful card. I love this reading, Group 2. The Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you're ready for a change, you're ready for a new opportunity. You probably already have it, or you're actively looking for it. You are working towards it, you're learning something new, and you're ready to take charge. I feel like if this is a career opportunity or something related to creativity, something new coming in, it's definitely the right time for you, the right intention, and you have it in you. Your confidence, your expertise, your will to learn is going to take you forward. And this seems like a new phase for you, the beginning of a new cycle, a new path being paved for you. It looks amazing. I'm feeling great about this reading, Group 2. Let's see what you should avoid doing now. What should Group 2 avoid doing in order to continue on the same path, the healthy path, the path to happiness? What should you avoid doing? The Moon. Interesting. Usually the Moon depicts uncertainty, depicts some kind of deception. So I would, looking at the imagery, say that it is important for you to see the situation as it is with your eyes open. Don't turn your back towards something which has happened in front of you. If somebody has deceived you in the past and they try and come to you again and they tell you that they won't do it again, be very careful of the way you respond, because whatever decision you've taken in the past has led you to this beautiful new phase. Don't go back on your decision, stick to it, and don't get deceived again. In case there was no deception, and in case it's the situation of this internal loss of hope that you don't understand very well, I would say that thinking about it too much and letting your feelings deceive you is also something which you should not be doing right now. You have so much talent and you have so much confidence, and you have the capability of making the right decisions for yourself and for your happiness. So I would say that this is no time to get deceived by your emotions, this is no time to get affected by any kind of negativity, any kind of negative circumstances or people around you, people who are trying to pull you down, or past circumstances which you still think about, which you're worried about. If it's uncertainty in the future which you're worried about, if you're questioning yourself about a particular decision, do not do that, because looking at the cards here, you have made the right decision. It looks like you're on the right path. It's the beginning of a beautiful new phase, and there is no time for sulking over what has already happened. Again, it's a beautiful reading, Group 2. Let's see. Oh, this just popped out. Accept change. Interesting. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, something that you should not be doing. All right. So this is telling me that the way life is based it's based on cycles, right? And we see the Wheel of Fortune here. Even here, if you see the 10 of Cups, there is a cycle that you can see, or a circle rather. Everything begins and comes to an end. Even here, the Ace of Pentacles, you can see that there's this globe sort of thing, the sphere in her hand. This is telling me that you have to let a cycle come to an end in order for a new one to begin. if you want to accept this beautiful change that has come your way, if you want to accept this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful time which you can invest in yourself to become better at what you do, or just focus on your health, let this change happen. Do not think about the past, sulk over the past, sulk over the decisions that you've already made. Let this change happen and move forward. Some changes should be left to destiny. Some things you can't control. So don't try to control the situation. Just keep moving forward with the confidence that you have. If changes happen, let them happen. And don't try to resist a phase as beautiful as this phase. I feel like you're already doing a good job at that, to be honest. So just take this as a side note. Just take it if it resonates. It's a general reading, so every single detail might not resonate with you. Let's see, one last thing that you should not be doing, that you should avoid doing, and that is the Six of Wands. Okay, so this here is telling me that you might have taken some risks in the past, and you're probably somebody who loves to take a leap of faith, probably. I would say that even though that's a great thing, risk is important to any kind of progress that you make. I would say that just be careful about the decisions that you make in this phase. You might be more emotional. You might be more susceptible to, since we have the moon card here as well, there might be some sort of deception going around. I don't say that I can't say that it is definitely there and it's going to happen with you, but all I'm saying is that be careful when you make decisions. Think about them and just be confident in what you do and celebrate more. So if you're in a situation which makes you think that this is not an occasion for celebration, I would say that it's definitely an occasion for celebration. Celebrate more. In case that's something that you're not doing, then stop doing that, because you need to start doing it. This woman seems really happy. She's excited. So if you're not excited about this new phase, it's time that you start celebrating more, group 2. It definitely looks like you need to start celebrating and acknowledging the smaller accomplishments in life, the beginning of a new phase, the successful making of a difficult decision. You are doing really well, and in order to continue on this path, group 2, you should celebrate as much as you can. Enjoy life and walk with a smile on your face. Walk with this level of excitement that this woman shows here. Group 2 now. We are going to draw some cards for advice. Let's see what you should do, what else you can do to feel better, to do well in this new phase that you've just started. All right, beautiful. We have the Three of Wands here. I love the imagery in this deck. It's very minimalistic and yet conveys so much. This beautiful card is telling me that you are ready to move forward. You're ready to step on this path. You're ready to go forward, and it's time that you accept the progress that you're making. And that is actually a similar message which this card gave us. It told us to celebrate more, to accept the change. So did the Ace of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands is telling us that even if this entails a little bit of waiting, or a period which is not as active as you would want sorry, a period that you would want to be more active, even if it is not that active, you should know that the waiting is progress itself. Even if you're having to wait and you think that this isn't the place that you're supposed to be in, that you're not ready for this phase, that you didn't make the right decision. Group 2, you did in fact make the right decision. You are on the right path. Waiting is a part of your progress too. Decision making, waiting, going forward, it is all interlinked, and you are doing a good job with that. Let's see what other advice we get from this beautiful deck. This just popped out, the Knight of Cups. This is telling me that you should be open to more opportunities, be more open to new offers, look around, go on a date maybe. Welcome some more people into your life, welcome some more communication into your life, spend more time socializing, just welcome new offers. This is a good time for you to start your new phase, and I feel like there are some people coming into your life, so let them come into your life. It might be good for you. And be hopeful. I remember that we got the 8 of Cups in the beginning, and if there is any underlying disappointment which you don't know how to handle, the star tells us to be hopeful. It tells us to dream big. It tells us to shoot for the stars. It tells us to be positive, to be hopeful. It tells us that balance will be restored. Everything in this universe is connected. It's meant to be the way it is, and things will just get better from here. And this is something that you need to know right now. This is a message you needed to hear, and now you're hearing it. This is a great phase. Be hopeful. Do not lose faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in what's happening right now. And one last card for advice. Alright, we got the Princess of Cups, which is also called the Page of Cups in other decks. The Page of Cups again talks about more expression, thinking of new ideas, more emotional communication. I feel like this is the right time for you to start something new. It's the right time for you to think of a new idea, maybe participate in a new project, something that you've been wanting to do in a long time. If there was something which you really wanted, you worked hard for, but you didn't get it, rejection is a part of life, and that was just a stepping stone. The Three of Wands also tells us, just look at these three and how they're one after the other, they're lined up like that. It reminds me of stepping stones, right? Even rejection is supposed to be a part of your progress. So do not lose hope. Focus on what you really love to do. Keep going. Be hopeful. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in new opportunities. Have faith that new opportunities, new offers will come your way, because they definitely will. You just have to think of some more ideas. You have to be more open to communication. You have to be more open to new offers. I feel like you're on a great path, and this is a beautiful reading, group 2. We'll just draw one more card for a yes or no question. You can ask a question in your head, a yes or no question, or you can say it out loud. Remember that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates with you. Everything is in your hand. You can control most of the situations. So just take this as general guidance, group 2. Think of your yes or no question, and I'm going to tell you what the card says here. Yes or no for group 2. Alright, we have the 5 of Swords. So it looks like the answer to your question right now is a no. It might be talking about leaving behind a bad memory, leaving behind a project which hasn't worked out, which may have given you some sort of temporary disappointment. It's all telling me that you're supposed to move forward in life, and that you have so much opportunity and so much scope and so much more coming towards you that there's no point thinking about what happened in the past. So that's your interpretation for this Five of Swords. If you had a different yes or no question in mind, then for that the answer is no. But energies change, so don't lose hope. If you liked this reading, group 2, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you being on my channel. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll see you next time. Hello group 3, thank you so much for being on my channel. You've picked a beautiful shell, and today we'll be talking about something that you need to hear right now, a message for you right now, something that you should definitely know. Let's see how you're feeling first. Let's see what's on your mind. Let's draw a couple of cards for that. We'll go from there then. What is group 3 feeling? Oh, the Empress card. All right, some sort of completion, some project coming to fruition, something working out, pampering yourself, motherhood. This could mean so many things. Let's see what the next card tells us. Let's see which direction we're going. The King of Swords. All right. So these are two cards which I have not seen together too much. This is, I feel, a combination which I don't see very often. But both these cards have characteristics of somebody who is full of potential, full of success that is yet to come, success that has already come, but you surround yourself with a lot of prosperity. This is telling me that you're somebody who's confident about yourself, somebody who has made a decision and is trying to stick to it. This might also mean that you're trying to grow your family, and that's something that you've decided. It's something that you're working towards. You're trying to work on a project, something that you're really focused on, looking for some sort of a completion, some sort of success from this particular project, something that you've had in your head and is related to ultimate satisfaction. This is definitely giving me some kind of a family vibe. It might be related to you spending more time with your family, with more time with yourself, just emotional satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. I see that definitely completion of a project or some kind of satisfaction is what you're looking for, or you've recently achieved it. It looks like you're very determined about something and looks good, group 3. This reading looks good. It looks like you know how to get things done and you're trying to get things done. You're working on something important, whether it is your health or it's your family or it's a project. It looks like something is coming to a beautiful end. Something has successfully been completed. All right, let's see what one more card for what you're feeling, just to get a general idea. All right, we have the Page of Cups, new ideas. I feel like you're determined that this certain path or this certain idea is what you want to go ahead with. You've probably thought of a new project and you are trying to figure out ways to make it work. You're spending a lot of time in trying to achieve whatever you wish, trying to achieve this idea trying to achieve success with respect to this idea. It looks like you're very determined, and it's definitely related to some sort of ultimate satisfaction, actually. And it looks like you're confident, it looks like you know what you want to do, it looks like you're being mature about the whole thing. I don't see any reckless behavior here, which looks great, group 3. Let's see what you're doing right. Let's see what you should continue doing in order to get the best of this situation. The 3 of Wands. This is so weird. I got the 3 of Wands for the other 2 groups as well. This seems like today's trend. It's a beautiful card. It talks about going places. It talks about thinking things through and sometimes waiting to get the best result. But ultimately, it talks about going places. It talks about achieving your ultimate goal. It talks about going to a different country, sometimes even travel, but definitely going places. It could mean going places literally or metaphorically, but I definitely do see success here. I feel like what you're doing right here is being patient. I feel like you know how to be patient. I said earlier that there is no reckless behavior. It looks like you're somebody who knows what to do. You know what the right thing to do is in this situation. You're being very practical. Your expectations are very practical. And you know that you're on the right path. You have the right ideas. You have the right way of communicating as well. And you're patient. Looks like you're on the right path, group 3. This is a beautiful reading till now. Being patient is definitely a plus. It's something you're good at, so you should continue doing that. Let's see what else you should continue doing, group 3. The 9 of Cups. This tells me that you, again, I said earlier that you know how to get things done, and this looks like you know how to get your wishes fulfilled. This is telling me that you know how to be satisfied with what you're achieving, what you have achieved, and what you're going to be achieved. This talks about wish fulfillment. So it's telling me that you are good at enjoying what you have, which is also in consonance with being patient. I really feel like this is a beautiful reading. You know how to be patient. You know how to enjoy what you have right now. You know how to be in the moment. So you're doing that right for sure. Continue to do that. Group 3, this reading is telling me that you're on the right path right now. You have the right ideas in your head, the right game plan. And this just popped out. This is the 5 of Pentacles. This is telling me that because you're so good at waiting and you're good at enjoying what you have, there might be moments when you feel like you have, that there are better things that you're missing out on. Even though you're good at these things, you're good at waiting, you're good at being patient, you are good at accepting things the way they are, it looks like sometimes you feel like you wish you had done better, or you wish for a certain change to happen, or that feeling of the grass is greener on the other side. Group 3, it looks like you are rightly, correctly equipped with whatever you need, and all you need is to continue being satisfied, is to continue being patient, and continue to work hard and be determined with respect to whatever idea you have in your head. Group 3, it looks like don't let these temporary thoughts bother you in any way. It is important. You're somebody who knows and accepts change when it comes, and you know how to live in the present, so continue to do that. Let yourself accept whatever changes come, when they come, how they come, accept the entire process. And that perspective is something which is definitely going to take you forward. All right, let's take a look at what you should not be doing, something that you should avoid doing. Let's see, what should you avoid doing in order to get the best of this situation. All right. Seven of Cups. Group 3, it feels like it's important for you to stick to one idea. It's definitely evident to me that you are somebody who's very creative. You're full of potential and you know what you want to achieve, and you have a lot of ideas as well. You have game plans as well. However, sometimes there can be situations where you have too much on your plate and you're not able to focus on one thing, and that can be self-sabotage. So I would suggest that you focus on one thing, focus on one goal, achieving one aim first, and when you're prepared, include the rest of them in your game plan as well. This is telling me that you have to be very clear with your decisions, with your ideas. You are a practical person, so aim for practical achievements, aim for a practical game plan. Don't get distracted by what others have and by how much others are achieving. You focus on your decisions, on your goals, on what you want to achieve, and be very clear in your head. Don't focus on others' riches and how many things they have and how well they are doing. Enjoy being patient, enjoy what you have, and you will attract the right things. Your wish will get fulfilled. Group 3. Let's see what else you should not be doing. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. This talks about sudden changes, and Group 3, this is giving me the vibe that it's important that you let change happen the way it is. You accept the fact, the way it happens. You accept the fact that some things you cannot control, which is why it is important for you to carry on with determination and hard work and patience without expecting sudden changes. Do not expect sudden achievements. You need to work hard. It tells me that you're having to wait to achieve something, and I feel like you're somebody who is capable of doing that. You're good at it, even if right now the situation is such that you're not able to wait patiently. Don't worry, Group 3, because you have it in you. You are a patient person, even if you don't know that. Just aim practically and do not expect unreasonably. Expect changes, expect things which are in consonance with whatever's happening with your game plan. But do not think about overachieving. Do not think that since the other person got $1 million, you also have to get $1 million. Don't expect sudden changes. Let things flow and become a part of the pace. If you want to speed things up, you practically bring a change to your game plan. You do things practically because you're a mature person. You know what's right. So don't let these emotions of achieving more and more constantly at this uncontrolled pace drive you to be unsatisfied. Group 3, this reading seems very insightful. This is a new combination of cards I'm seeing. Let's see what else you shouldn't be doing, and then we'll draw some cards for advice. Let's see what you shouldn't be doing. All right, don't doubt yourself, Group 3. It looks like You sometimes feel like there's a lot of deception out there. You feel like there are a lot of people who try to sabotage you. You maybe feel like you feel like there is a lot of uncertainty. You feel like your work isn't paying off at the rate that it should. But group 3, it is. Even if you don't realize it now, you are on the right path, and with practical planning, with working hard, and with the amount of potential you have, you will achieve whatever you wish to. Do not doubt yourself and do not give in to this feeling of disappointment or uncertainty of any kind. This is a part of life. As I said earlier, there are some things which you cannot control. You should let things happen the way they are. It seems like it's a karmic cycle that you're going through right now, and every cycle comes to an end. So even if this brief period is something which you think is not very favorable for you, it is in fact a very important part of the progress you are making. And do not let these doubts bring you down. You are capable of achieving so much, and you're on the right path. Continue to walk on that path, and do not let impractical outcomes or doubts or external factors hinder your growth in any way. You are full of ideas and you're great at executing them, especially with the King of Swords here. You're on the right path, group 3. Just keep going on that path, and you're capable. Know that you're capable. Let's draw 2 cards for advice, and this just popped out, the Hanged Man. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Accept delays. If there are delays in the situation, in achieving the outcome, accept it, and accept that patience can lead to good things, and it will take you places. Give yourself a break if it's something which is not in your hands, and if there's something which caused delays to your project, something which you've not been able to do, and you wanted that achievement very quickly. You were expecting it to happen. It did not match your expected timeline. You're being hard on yourself right now. Group 3, don't do that. It is important that you give yourself a break, that you take a step back, you relax a little bit, continue to be patient, let things flow, let your cycle be the way it is, let it flow the way it's flowing right now. Just accept things the way they are. Continue to work hard. Yes, continue to work hard, but do not be hard on yourself. Even if there are delays, just accept that they will take you to bigger and better things, that there is progress even if there are delays. You don't have to compare your timeline with somebody else's timeline. One last card for advice, group 3. This looks like a very encouraging reading to me. Let's see, the Page of Pentacles. It talks about investment. You, I feel, are so creative that there are so many things you can invest your time in, you can invest your money in. So I would say do that. Invest more time, invest more money, or invest in general creativity, in what you're good at, in learning new things, spending more time researching if that's something that your job requires or that you love to do. Spend more time studying if that's going to help you in achieving what you really want to achieve. Just be willing to learn. That is really going to help you move forward and achieve more and more. Research more. That is the vibe I'm getting here with this card, group 3. Research more. Be willing to change your ways in order to change the outcome, and you're good to go. Don't be hard on yourself. Take every experience as an important lesson, group 3. This is a beautiful reading. I really like this reading. Group 3, let's see if We need some more advice. One last card for advice. I'll draw a bonus card. Balance. Group 3. There is balance around you and you need to acknowledge it. There is balance, but the situation might be such that you're not able to see this balance. You're not able to see that there is balance around you. There in fact is balance. Group 3. You have everything you need to succeed wherever you wish to go, to get whatever you wish to achieve. You have that balance, you have the capability, and you have support. I feel like support is something which you could use at this point. Somebody that you trust, probably a family member or your partner, any kind of emotional support, or even support for whatever work you're doing, whatever you're trying to achieve, is going to go a long way. Group 3. So group 3, this has been a very insightful and interesting reading. It looks like you're headed in the right direction. Go easy on yourself. Be willing to accept some support to create the necessary balance, even though the situation is pretty balanced right now. But in case you're looking for external balance or for emotional balance, I would say that leaning on somebody is not a bad thing. You can ask for support. There are so many people out there lending us a helping hand. You have it in you. You are so capable and you can do it. You can definitely do it, group 3. One last card for a yes or no question. You can think of a yes or no question. You can say it out loud if you want to. And I'll tell you what this card says, whether it's a yes or a no. And I'll also relate it to the reading in case some of you don't have a question. Alright, yes or no for group 3. Alright. Page of Swords. It looks like I don't want to say yes or no for this question, because it's giving me the feeling that the right thing would be to wait. In this particular situation, the right thing to do would be to wait, to research a little more. That's what I was getting earlier as well, in fact. Research a little more before you make a decision, and something related to more communication, I feel. Think about it, and I think things will happen on their own. If I had to say yes or no, I would say yes. The chances are great, but the right thing to do in your situation would be to wait, if that makes sense with your question. Alright, group 3, this has been an interesting reading. Thank you for being on my channel. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.